couple of days. We're certainly on a roller coaster ride with the temperatures. In fact, last week we made it all the way up into the low 70s on Tuesday and Wednesday. And then at the end of the week, when that storm came through, that knocked us down into the mid 50s over the weekend. But now temperatures are going to start to climb again, and it'll be feeling pretty comfortable for a lot of you. And looking good. We've got fair skies over much of southern and eastern Utah. Some mid and high clouds have moved into the western part of the state. Now, a lot of you this morning will need that good jacket. We've got a temperature of 35 in Salt Lake, although with the light breeze, it feels more like it's 30. You're below freezing in Vernal, where it's 28. Same thing in Delta, barely above that in Moab at 33. You're hovering near the 50-degree mark in St. George, actually just a little bit shy of it. However, high pressure is building over the interior west, and that's going to keep it pretty mild. In fact, not only sunny, but also temperatures climbing well above average for this time of year, but enjoy it while you can. Off in the Gulf of Alaska, there's a storm system that'll be arriving later in the week that'll bring some big changes, even though there's still a little bit of uncertainty as to how big of an impact it'll have. We will get some colder, wet weather by the time it moves in. But today we're expecting to climb up to 61, so not only several degrees higher than it was yesterday in Salt Lake, but several degrees above average for this time of year. And a lot of valleys will be hovering in the 60s today, a little bit shy of that in Logan at 57. Richfield, you'll make it up to 70, and St. George will be 75. In general, partly cloudy in the north, sunny in the south. Beautiful weather for Veterans Day tomorrow. Great news if you've got any outdoor events you're going to. It'll be sunny and in the mid 70s in St. George. But then after some warm weather at the beginning of the week, good chance of showers by Friday with the temperature dropping all the way down into the mid 50s. So about 20 degrees cooler with that storm system coming in. And in northern Utah, we're going to continue to warm up. In fact, by the middle of the week, we'll make it all the way into the mid, possibly upper 60s. But by Friday, we'll drop into the mid 40s. At the very least, we'll get rain, at least a good chance of that. Getting cold enough, we might even get a little snow mixed in all the way down to the valley floor.